Lindsie Chrisley takes to her Instagram stories to celebrate Kourtney Kardashian's boyfriend, Travis Barker. The reason for the celebration may be a little disjointed because, as far as anyone knows, Lindsie doesn't have any connections to the Kardashians or Barker. Keep reading to find out more. Earlier today, August 16, Lindsie Chrisley shares a photo of Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker as they prepare to board a plane. According to the caption, it is Kourtney's sister, Kylie Jenner's plane. This is a major milestone for Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker. He hasn't been on a plane since surviving a plane crash in 2008. In 2008, Travis was on a private plane heading towards Van Nuys, California when the jet crashed in South Carolina. The two pilots, Travis' security guard, Charles Still, and his assistant, Chris Baker, did not survive. Travis ending up enduring months in the hospital and contemplated suicide according to an interview he gave ABC News in 2015. In June, the drummer tweets that "I might fly again." People are quick to speculate that it has something to do with Kourtney, which may be true in part. It's no secret that the Kardashian-Jenners like to frequently travel by plane. However, in 2015, he told the media something that he tells his children. "I tell my children, when you're ready to fly, I'm ready to fly," shares the father of two. According to CNN, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker traveled from Los Angeles to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Once there, the paparazzi capture a photo of the couple disembarking from Kylie's private jet. BuzzFeed reports the couple met Kourtney's mom, Kris Jenner, and her boyfriend, Corey Gamble, in Cabo. A source close to the couple gives some insight into the significance of this trip. Kourtney has been very supportive. She never pushed for him to fly. They have managed to travel in the US without having to fly, and Kourtney has been totally fine with it. So what does this have to do with Lindsie Chrisley? Almost nothing. In 2014, when Chrisley Knows Best was about to premiere, the media speculates that the Chrisleys are going to remind views of the Kardashians. Since then, there have been sporadic comments on social media along the lines of "quit trying to be like the Kardashians." A Yahoo article at the time lists the parallels of the Chrisleys and Kardashians. They say that Todd and Kris are similar since they are the leaders of their families. Almost by proxy, they liken Julie to Caitlyn Jenner. Due to their love of fashion, the article pairs Savannah with Kim. Here's the irony: the article also compares Lindsie to Kourtney. The author makes this pairing because both women are comfortable doing what's best for themselves. So, more likely than not, Lindsie Chrisley is merely being supportive of a stranger with her Instagram story. What do you think about the fact that Lindsie Chrisley celebrates Travis Barker flying? Let us know what you think. Make sure to come back to TV shows Ace for more Kardashian and Chrisley news. When celebrity culture collides, even the simplest act, like boarding a private plane, can turn into a headline-worthy event. This week, that moment belonged to Travis Barker, the iconic drummer of Blink-182, and Kylie Jenner, the billionaire beauty mogul whose private jets often carried more drama than luggage. Yet the unexpected twist came from a surprising corner. Lindsie Chrisley, reality TV personality and estranged member of the Chrisley Knows Best dynasty, who found reason to celebrate Barker's decision to hop aboard Kylie's luxurious plane. Why was Lindsie celebrating? Why did the sight of a tattooed rocker stepping onto the gleaming staircase of Kylie's jet inspire such joy? The answers, layered in celebrity connections, symbolism, and a dash of good old Southern storytelling, offer a fascinating glimpse into the culture of fame, resilience, and unexpected alliances. To understand why this moment mattered to Lindsie, you need to step into her story. For years, Lindsie's life has been painted across tabloids as the rebellious daughter who dared to leave the tight-knit yet explosive Chrisley family empire. From her father, Todd Chrisley's notorious controversies to the bitter public feuds with her siblings, Lindsie carved her own path. Sometimes quietly, sometimes loudly, but always defiantly, she has built a reputation as a podcast host and commentator who, unlike the polished family image her father once demanded, speaks raw truth. For her, Symbols of freedom, individuality, and resilience are worth celebrating. And when Travis Barker, the ultimate survivor of tragedy, addiction, and even a near-fatal plane crash, decided to board Kylie's jet, Lindsie saw something powerful reflected back at her. The world knows Travis Barker's fear of planes is no small tabloid tidbit. It's a scar written across his life. In 2008, Barker survived a harrowing plane crash in South Carolina that killed 4 people, leaving him with severe burns and lasting trauma. For more than a decade afterward, he refused to fly, traveling by tour bus no matter how grueling the distance. But love changes everything. His relationship with Kourtney Kardashian, Kylie Jenner's sister, gave him a new anchor. Slowly, courage returned. He began boarding flights again, supported by Kourtney and the extended Kardashian-Jenner family. Each time he climbed those steps, it wasn't just a travel choice, it was a victory. So when Barker was spotted boarding Kylie's glossy jet, it wasn't simply about getting from point A to point B. It was about resilience, about choosing life over fear. And Lindsie Chrisley, someone who has fought her own battles against fear and judgment, couldn't resist cheering. Imagine it. Lindsie, sipping coffee in her Atlanta kitchen, scrolling through her feed, when she sees the paparazzi shots of Travis Barker walking toward Kylie's jet. To the average fan, it's another Kardashian-adjacent update. To Lindsie, it's an anthem of triumph. Here's a woman raised in Southern tradition, fighting against scripted expectations, seeing a man once defined by his fears redefine himself. She posted her celebration not just as a fan of pop culture, but as a woman who knows the value of starting again. In today's culture, one celebratory post can spiral into days of discourse, proving once again that fame operates like wildfire. Small sparks can ignite global conversations. It's worth noting the backdrop. The Kardashian-Jenner family has become a gravitational force in pop culture. Anyone who orbits them, even tangentially, feels the pull. Travis Barker, once known primarily to rock fans, is now inseparable from Kardashian headlines. Kylie's plane itself has been subject to scrutiny for climate concerns, but still functions as a status symbol in celebrity lore. By celebrating Barker's boarding, Lindsie Chrisley placed herself, however briefly, in the Kardashian constellation. Whether intentional or not, it linked her story to theirs, and in the entertainment economy, association is power. Lindsie's audience, many of whom follow her podcast for raw talk about survival, betrayal, and self-growth, connected to this gesture more than they might to typical celebrity gossip. To them, Travis' boarding wasn't about jet fuel or paparazzi. It was about showing up despite fear. If you pull back the lens, this story becomes more than a quirky headline. It illustrates how we treat celebrity lives like modern myths. Travis Barker becomes the wounded warrior who returns to the battlefield. Kylie Jenner becomes the queen with the golden chariot. Lindsie Chrisley becomes the witness, the storyteller, the celebrant of courage. And the fans, they become the chorus, reacting, debating, amplifying. Each role contributes to the grand theater of fame, where even the smallest gestures become epic tales. Hollywood thrives on what-ifs. Could Lindsie Chrisley's celebration lead to an unexpected crossover with the Kardashians? It wouldn't be the first time distant reality TV families collided for ratings. Imagine a podcast episode with Lindsie and Kourtney discussing resilience. Imagine Kylie's jet hosting not just Barker, but Chrisley commentary. While speculative, the mere possibility fuels fan imagination. After all, crossover dreams are the lifeblood of entertainment gossip. Ultimately, what makes this story compelling is its personal resonance. Lindsie Chrisley has often been painted as fractured, at odds with her family and her past. By celebrating Travis Barker, she also symbolically celebrates herself. She aligns with someone who has taken deep scars and turned them into stepping stones toward courage. Her celebration becomes both outward, cheering for Travis, and inward, cheering for herself. In a world where celebrities often mirror our own struggles, that dual reflection explains why the moment carried weight. On the surface, it's simple. A drummer boards a jet. A reality star cheers. But peel back the layers, and you uncover themes of survival, symbolism, fandom, and modern mythology. For Travis Barker, it was another victory over fear. For Kylie Jenner, it was just another day of luxury travel. But for Lindsie Chrisley, it was a chance to celebrate resilience, not just his, but her own. In a culture obsessed with scandal and spectacle, this story reminds us that sometimes the most powerful headlines come not from fights or failures, but from celebrations of courage. And maybe that's why, as the jet's wheels left the runway, Lindsay's applause echoed far beyond the tarmac.